Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another weekly update video. We're going to talk about how I did this week with my goals, what the scale said, and what I could have done better, and my kind of what I'm thinking about goals for next week, although I will announce my actual goals and my quote and everything for the week in my weekly What I Eat in a Day video. So let's kind of talk about what this week's goals were. First off, in case you did not watch my What I Ate This Week video, my weekly focus this week, and that's what I have right here, my planner. I got this off of Amazon. I will try to remember to link it because I always forget. It was just a super cheap one that I found. It was undated. It was perfect for what I needed because lots of space to write things in and all of that. So I don't utilize this as much, but as I have appointments and stuff, which I do have a couple coming up, I'll have things on there, maybe just some other things. But right now, I'm really just using it just kind of to track some stuff. So it has a section for weekly focus. And you guys, I just got this like sweater thingy, and I don't like it because I can't do anything with the collar. Like, this is how it stays, and it's bugging me. So I'm probably going to change it after this video, speaking of which, I have to start work in 14 minutes. So this is gonna be quick. I haven't even had my coffee yet. I am still sipping on my Motivate Burn, which is what I make in the morning when I do my workout and such. So still finishing this up. Okay. So my weekly focus, which I always kind of pick a quote, this week was, every day brings new choices. You can't have a positive life with a negative mind. So I'm all about positivity right now. I think it just really helps me to stay in a really good mindset, not only with work, but also with my health journey, my personal life, all of that stuff. So that was my kind of my motto for the week. As far as my goals this week, they all were the same with the exception I added one, so the one I added was strength training 3 times a week. So I will tell you right now, I failed at that. Now, I do still have today, Saturday, and Sunday in my week. Well, technically, my week, as far as weigh-in goes, it goes from Friday to Friday, but the planner itself goes from Monday through Sunday. So that's kind of how I track my habits is through that week. So I technically could do some strength training. I'll try to talk about what happened with that. The rest of my goals is getting my water in, drinking water first, tracking, doing at least 30 minutes on my bike. So 30 minutes of cycling a day. 60 minutes of reading, and then closing up all of my activity rings on my Apple Watch. So I did all of that stuff good. I have exercised, y'all. What is today's date? Today's the 12th. I have exercised 11 days in a row. 11. The only day I did not was January 1st because I was sick, if you guys remember. 11 days. I have got up early. I'm forcing myself to get up early out of bed. The first thing I do is get up, make my husband's lunch, but that's beside the point. Get up, get my Motivate Burn, get my water, and then just put on my shoes and get on my bike. And I go for 30 minutes at least. Now, if I happen to get on my bike sooner, so say I get on there, try to get out of bed by 10 after 5. If I can get on my bike by 5:20, then I do 40 minutes. So it's either 30 minutes or stop at 6 o'clock. As long as I'm getting that minimum of 30 minutes in. Now, I'll tell you, 2 days I had 42-minute workouts. So I'm very proud of myself. So the fact I did not do my strength training, I feel okay about, but I am a little disappointed. So especially since the reason why I didn't do it is stupid. It's like, it's just my own, one of my own, kind of type A OCD type things is what stopped me from doing it. So my poor husband got the same thing I had when I was sick. It was weird because I started getting sick on December 29th, and I was sick through that whole time, and I went back to work on January 2nd. I still wasn't feeling 100%. My cough was gone, my sore throat was gone. I was just feeling still like my energy was super low. But my husband did not get it until Friday of last week. So he got almost a full week later, which is what we seem to be hearing from people. Like, other people are saying the same thing. It's like this it's like the exposure period of this, whatever this cold is like way longer than like it usually is. So he was sick Friday and then so he did not work Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, went back to work yesterday. And he was just down. Like, he did not feel good at all. And so my schedule was off. It threw me off. Now, that's why 2 of those days, I think Tuesday and Wednesday, since I didn't have to make his lunch or anything, it was Monday and Tuesday. I got onto my bike and I did those 40-ish minute workouts. Wednesday, I was tired. I was so tired. It was so hard for me just to get up and around, but I still did my bike ride. I've been tired this whole week. I'm not sleeping again. Thank you, menopause, perimenopause. I'm not sleeping again. Still taking my sleeping supplements, so I'm falling asleep, which is what my issue was before. I was having that tossing and turning thing, and now I fall asleep since I started taking my supplements, but I cannot stay asleep. So it's super annoying, and I wake up typically at 3 o'clock. So like Tuesday and Wednesday, I woke up 3 o'clock in the morning, and then my alarm goes off at 5, and I would toss and turn till about 3:30, almost 4 o'clock. Last night, I woke up at 1:20 and could not go back to sleep. I finally fell back asleep about 1:45, and then I woke up again at like 4-ish. Yeah, about 4 o'clock, and then the last time I looked at my time, it was like 4:20 or something like that, so then I fell asleep till my alarm went off. So, no, it was like 4:30. Anyway, so I'm not sleeping very well. I'm super tired. So between being really tired and then just my schedule feeling off, because again, like I said, just having my husband home, or, being home, I was at the office. So, but in the mornings, it just threw my schedule off. I was totally thrown off. So I didn't even, I kept thinking to myself, okay, I'm going to do a strength training workout today instead. Or I was going to come home and do it at lunch. But my husband was here when I came home for lunch. So I was chatting with him. It just threw me off. I know it's not an excuse, but that really is kind of the reason. And then I also kind of forgot. And when I would remember, it's just like, nah, don't want to do that. So we're going to try again next week. We're going to try again next week and see how it goes. So I'm going to put strength training 3 times again on next week's plan. And then all the rest of my habits, because those are working out really well. And over here is where I kind of track my stuff. So you can see in these blue boxes right here, that's my daily calories, my daily Weight Watcher points, and my daily protein. Because calories and protein are the main things I'm tracking. And then of course my Weight Watcher points. So every day I kind of just put it on here, even though I track in my tracker. I also put it here as a snapshot, just to kind of see, okay, this is how the day went. And it kind of helps me see too, it's like, why did the scale make, because then I'm also weighing every day and kind of noting that on here. And it's just kind of like, is there a pattern here? Which this week was an interesting pattern. So, Monday when I weighed in, I was exact same as I was on Friday, which I feel like is a win, because over the weekend, sometimes I'm not as good at tracking. We typically go out to dinner Friday nights, which we did, because my husband did not start feeling poorly till Friday evening. So we did go out to dinner Friday night, and that's when I tend to I just indulge, but I used a lot of my points. And then Saturday, he wanted Taco Bell because he wasn't feeling good. He wanted some kind of comfort food. I didn't plan on having anything, but I did, because I didn't really have anything else since I had already, cleaned out the fridge. I don't do meal prepping until Sunday. So I did. So I think I started my week out as far as Weight Watcher points in the negatives. I had negative weeklies. So the fact that Monday when I weighed in exactly the same as Friday, then I feel like that's a win. I made it through the weekend good. And then the next day I was down a little bit, and I had, a good day. And then the next day on Wednesday, I went back to what I was on Monday. So, and I looked at okay, what did I have for protein? And, I did have a little bit more calories on Tuesday and less protein than I did on Monday, but I ate less calories on Monday. So maybe I need to change my calorie goal a little bit. Because then on Wednesday, I had almost the exact same calories as I did on Monday. And when I woke up Thursday morning, I had a loss. So I don't know. It's interesting, you know. So I want to keep that, and by keeping it in this book, then I kind of can look at it as well. It's just easier to look at than my app. So anyway, I did everything really good. The only thing I kind of failed at was my book club postings. I really wanted to keep on that this week, but I kept really good up with my YouTube comments. I was posting over on Instagram. I was, you know, just trying to stay engaged, trying to find, I like to go on Instagram also to kind of find recipe ideas, to share, you know, everything with y'all. But I had a good week. I was staying very positive. Work was a little stressful, but I stayed really positive. It's not really stressful. It's just, right now it's a pretty heavy workload. But I stayed positive. Even with my husband being sick, I stayed positive. I felt really good this week. And y'all, I am down 2.2 this week. So it showed. It was really good. I was down 2.2 pounds this week. And I feel so good about that. It actually bumped my all-time Weight Watchers loss up to 51.6 pounds lost. Now, I was at a higher than that years ago, before perimenopause and menopause and issues with my thyroid and all of that. So I'm still playing catch up, but I'm so happy I hit that 50-pound weight loss mark again, because I was stuck at 49 point something for the longest time. And now I hit that 51.6 pounds down. So I am excited about that. I'm happy about that. I'm going to celebrate that. So I am feeling really good about this week. That's why I just want to carry on with what I'm doing. Just try to find, again, a sweet spot with my calories and my protein and my points. And just using the program and just, like I said, trying to keep in a good headspace, keeping those workouts in. I know that, you know, they say it's like 80% food when it comes to weight loss, but I know the workouts just helps me keep moving, and I know it's just good in general for your cardiovascular health and your cholesterol and all of that. And I do want to incorporate some strength training, because I don't want to have a bunch of muscle loss. I hardly have probably any muscle anyway. And I know weight training can be help with also with, you know, getting the fat off your body and your body burning more fat. And so that's why I want to do more strength training. So I am going to try to make that a priority next week. I just need to figure out the best time to do it, because I feel like if I don't do my bike, I'm going to not feel like I feel really good doing my bike. So I'm really trying to figure out, when can I do the strength training? And I'm really kind of thinking at lunchtime, or I do maybe just a 15-minute bike ride and a 15-minute strength training on a couple days a week, or I just do my strength training on the weekends, and then I can still do my bike in the morning on the weekends, and then maybe sometime later in the afternoon or the evening, when I have just a little bit more energy because I'm not at work all day, I can do the strength training then. So I'm kind of just, you know, and also I work from home Thursdays and Fridays, so I don't have to take as much time getting ready. So I'm thinking maybe Thursdays and Fridays I can do some strength training. So I'm going to kind of weigh my options, figure out what works best, but I had a fantastic week. I feel really good. 2.2 pounds down. Finally hit that 50-pound weight loss marker, and I'm feeling great about that. It's going to be a great week, and I hope you guys are having a great week as well. What are you guys doing this weekend? I'm not doing much. You guys, I don't even have all of Christmas taken down. I know. It's just, I was sick that week, and then my husband's been sick, so I didn't want him to have to help me with everything. So this weekend, we're going to get Christmas taken down. That is the plan. And then I have just some cleaning to do and all of that. But let me know what you guys are doing. How was your week? Did you have a weight loss? If not, it's okay, you guys. It is okay. But I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.